It's your KMAC game of the night, brought to you live and free by the OH Report. Jonathon Langdon with you tonight as the Fredericktown Freddies look to keep themselves in the title picture against their bitter league rivals, the Centerburg Trojans. Gavin Toombs and Jack Lawrence clash on the court with league play coming down to the wire. Stick with us. Your North Central State College pregame show is up next.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
And time now for your OH Report pregame show, brought to you by North Central State College. We've got quite the matchup here in the KMAC. It's Freddieburg, and these always have big implications. Tonight is no different between the boys' squads here today. Jonathon Langdon with you live and free on the OH Report. Also our camera operator, Shane Young. You just saw the end of an exciting JV game where Fredericktown came all the way back from 8 points down to take down the Centerburg Trojan JV squad and give Fredericktown, the favored team tonight in the varsity affair, a chance to sweep the action here this evening. Let's go ahead and talk about the Centerburg Trojans coming in on the road. They sit currently in fourth in the KMAC. Overall, they're at 10-7, headed up by John Marhefka, 8-4 in the conference. Big improvement from last year, but still a couple of games that they have left on the table as of late, especially those Northmore and Cardington games you see on your screen. Northmore, last night, it was a heartbreaker for them. They allowed 22 Northmore points in the fourth quarter in that close loss. Cardington, similar story. Centerburg had a grip in that game a little bit, but Cardington broke away at the 75-62 win, but they were able to put it on Loudonville before those two games. And Centerburg, interestingly enough, is in their toughest stretch of the season, just how the KMAC schedule ended up somehow. They had to take on Cardington first. This is a 4-game stretch I'm about to list. Cardington, Northmore. Tonight they play Fredericktown. Then they play Northmore again on Friday. That's their toughest stretch of games all season. And so this is pretty much the cream of the crop right here for Centerburg. If you can get at least one win in this stretch of 4 games, you got to feel great about where you're at. And then to give you a storyline of what Centerburg's playing for, they want to get revenge on Northmore. If they win tonight, they could trigger a rematch this Friday. I'll be at that game on the call with Cray Faldy. Should be exciting, especially if Centerburg wins this game, because they could tie for 3rd in the KMAC and get a pretty solid finish before they head into postseason play. Player spotlight today, Centerburg, they've got 3 key scorers. One that we're going to note today is the leading scorer, Jack Lawrence, because he had quite the game against Fredericktown last time out. You remember last time these two teams played, it was right before the Ohio State Buckeye game against Oregon. They played early. It was the college football playoff semifinal. They played early to accommodate everyone getting home to watch that game. And Jack Lawrence was the one to perform, 25 points there, averages 15 a game, 8 rebounds, and also 2 assists. I think he's going to have yet another pretty solid game here tonight as he takes on the dreaded foes of Fredericktown. And they feel a little embarrassed about their last game. They feel bad about the last game because Fredericktown got out to an 11-0 run and just cruised to victory on their home court. So they're looking to do the same thing here tonight. And if they want to, I think Jack Lawrence is going to be that big key for Centerburg. Also got to talk about Trevin Harris averaging 13.3 points per game, and then Bennett Hill averaging just over 12. He is shooting, Hill, 40% from beyond the arc. So some good three-point shooters that Fredericktown won't want to leave open. Speaking of Fredericktown, let's talk about them. The team spotlight here as they sit at home, 13-4 under Coach Dibbling. Derek is in his 9th season, looking for win number 120 of his career tonight against Centerburg. They had a tough loss against Northmore earlier on in the season. In fact, last day of January, that kind of took them by surprise. They did not see that coming out of Northmore on the road. And, of course, unfortunately, I got to listen to an interview they did the other day talking about how they wanted to go undefeated in the KMAC. They felt like they could do it, but that Northmore game was just a punch in the gut, and they're really ready to come back out here and show why they realistically thought they could be undefeated, and they're probably going to try and end up staying at one loss the rest of KMAC play. Of course, they've got a big game against Cardington coming up as well. That will decide the conference if things go their way today. A win against Centerburg and a Cardington win against Mount Gilead elsewhere tonight would send those two teams to one loss. They would play each other for a KMAC title on Friday. Fredericktown Freddies, their player spotlight today. I went with Toombs the last time they played Centerburg. This time I'm going to go with Carson Rinehart. Averages 15 points a game, 3.5 rebounds. He's a former Coach B-baller. The sophomore is going to get some solid time today, just like he has his entire career so far for Fredericktown. I watched this guy play last year as a freshman against East Knox, and I knew this kid was going to be special. I didn't know he was going to be this special already, averaging 15.3 points per game. That's second on the team behind Gavin Toombs, who you see on your screen also warming up at the free throw line. So Carson Rinehart, I think he's going to be a big key today because those Centerburg defenders, especially in the backcourt, may have some issues keeping up with him and trying to keep up with all of the shooters that Fredericktown has. So keep an eye out for number 21 in white. Also, aforementioned Toombs wears number 33, the junior 6'5 center. And then also Zane Luckmeyer. He's not going to get the start today. He's a sophomore, 6-foot forward, averages 8 points a game. But if he comes off the bench and brings you a good presence, I think he could also be an X factor tonight. Also with Brody Davis, your three-point shooter, averaging 6.5 points a game. And then can't forget, quarterback Blake Sipes averages 12.7 points per game. He is a solid presence inside, kind of a 1-2 punch underneath with him and Toombs. It's going to be exciting to see how both of these guys kind of square up as we get close to starting here today between Centerburg and Fredericktown. We've got some time to kill, so we'll go ahead and read off the starters tonight. Fredericktown, they will start Sipes, the junior 6'3 forward, wears number 0. Number 2, Brody Davis, a junior 5'10 guard. Also, Tanner Estep gets to start tonight, the junior 5'8 guard, wearing number 5. And then Carson Rinehart, our player spotlight, the sophomore, wearing number 21. And number 33, Gavin Toombs, a junior 6'5 center. On the other side of things for Centerburg, their starters will be Blaine Ball, wearing number 3, junior 5'9 guard. And then number 5, Bennett Hill, senior 5'5 guard. Number 10, Jack Lawrence, our player spotlight for the Trojans, senior 6'1 forward, wears number 10. And then number 13, Isaiah Sully, the senior 5'9 guard. And then rounding out the starting 5, no surprises, Trevin Harris, wears number 23, is a senior 6'3 forward. So both teams getting in their huddles. We'll have starting lineups and, we just gave you the starting lineups. We will have your keys to victory and also tip-off when we return live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
And it's time to wrap up our OH Report pregame show brought to you by North Central State College. Got the Fredericktown Freddies taking on the Centerburg Trojans in your KMAC game of the night. Shout out to those people right there. The Fredericktown Pep Band giving us the national anthem just a few moments ago. One of the more unique atmospheres here in the KMAC, having the stage, having all the band up there. I know Northmore does that as well. A couple of other schools too. But shout out to them. Also, shout out to our Freddie faithful sponsors bringing you this coverage live and free tonight. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. North Central State College providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. Thank you to Knox Public Health, committed to the health of the community by promoting healthy lifestyles, preventing illness, and protecting the community. Also thanks to Scout Construction Services, LLC. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information. Their number is 419-989-7240. Thanks to all of those sponsors tonight, bringing you this live and free coverage. Let's go ahead and get to those keys to victory for both of these teams. And we will go ahead and start with Centerburg. I think the biggest thing for them is you cannot come out flat like you did last time you played these guys. Fredericktown had your number on the road. Got to win the first 5 minutes. Had an 11-0 run, the Freddies did, when they played at Centerburg a couple of weeks back. So Centerburg just really want to try, maybe not just win the first 5 minutes, try to win the first quarter. And that's something you weren't able to do at all in that. Well, actually, no. I'm thinking about Fredericktown when they played Northmore. It's confusing. Both of these teams, our last games were against Northmore. But Centerburg, just got to make sure you win that first quarter. And then also discipline underneath the basket. And that could be one of two things. You could be offensively, because in that game against Fredericktown, they missed a lot of wide open shots down low. But also on the other side of things, your team's not necessarily that deep, cannot get anybody in foul trouble. So it has a double meaning there with that second key for the Centerburg Trojans. Fredericktown on the other side of things, their keys to victory. I think what you really got to do is shoot the corner three. That's where you really love to shoot the basketball. If you're Fredericktown, their tendency, they shoot most of their threes in those corners. So if you can get that open for yourself today, you'll like your chances tonight. And then also play a game of runs. It's easy to do that against a team like Centerburg that doesn't score a whole lot. Centerburg averages just 56 points a game. That is 6th in the KMAC. Fredericktown has the best offense in the league. They average just over 70 points a game. So those are your keys to victory, brought to you by North Central State College. We've got the first quarter on the way, live and free on the OH Report. Jonathon Langdon with you. Camera operator is Shane Young. After a 24-minute delay, we are finally ready to go. We had an overtime JV game. That brings us this tip-off at 7:55 now. Harris and Sipes to jump. Tip is won by Fredericktown. Running all the way to get it is Carson Rinehart. He'll bring it up the floor. Freddies are 13-4 on the year, 11-1 in the KMAC. Last lost, however, on the road to Northmore by 19 points. Looking to bounce back in a big way here and try and sweep their rivals in this classic Freddyburg game. Toombs gives it up to Carson Rinehart on the left wing. He'll lob in, get it right back from Sipes. Blaine Ball defends Rinehart. Out open at the top of the key is Brody Davis. Cannot get that, but a long rebound ends up with Toombs. He'll put his head down, drive to the basket, and he uses the glass nicely. First points of the game go to Fredericktown. Gavin Toombs on the board, leading scorer for the crew at 18 points a game. Make sure to leave a comment if you're watching with us on Facebook. Let us know who you're cheering on. I know we've got plenty of Freddie faithful fans, also some Centerburg fans out there. Cover both of these schools quite a lot in the KMAC, a conference that I think we cover the most out of any in our area. Centerburg with the basketball here, wearing the grays. Sully cut off. He'll go inside to Lawrence, who tries to get his night going, and that he does. Gets the lucky bounce with the rim. You're tied up at 2. There's your Scout Construction LLC replay. Other way we go again. Rinehart nearly had his pocket picked, gives it to Davis. Toombs swings it around, E-step to Sipes, and now a foul on the reach-in. Looks like they'll pick up Lawrence with the foul. No, it'll be Sully. They pointed at Lawrence, but it is going to go on Isaiah Sully. That's the first foul of the game. Goes on number 13 in silver. Rinehart off the inbound, finds himself at the block. Fading jump shot is going to fall through. Minute and a half in. It is a 4-2 ball game. Fredericktown with the advantage at home. Waiting for the play to develop. Trevin Harris. Between the legs move, picks it up, gets it right back from Lawrence. Thought about the three. Harris just under 20% from beyond the arc. He'll go into the paint, now go out to Lawrence. Extra pass, open for three. Bennett Hill, he shoots 40% from the field. Can't get that three. Second chance also no. Still fighting for it. Could have been a third opportunity, but now it goes out of bounds off Fredericktown, so there will be a third chance here for Centerburg in this possession. Pink night for Fredericktown. You see them on the side of your screen there for a moment as they're cheering on their Freddies. Centerburg, as I say that, gets back on the board. They tie it up at 4 with Trevin Harris. Good job to rise up over Sipes. We've got a whistle during that replay. We'll see if we got it here, but it was a carry on Rinehart. Yeah, you got it there just at the last second. So turnover from the Freddies, and Centerburg will bring it the other way. Sully baseline drive, nearly cut off, gets it out to Harris. Harris, hop step, loses it in the air. He tips it out of bounds. Lawrence can't keep it in. So there's another Centerburg turnover. Rinehart hands to Toombs. Those two have the only points so far for Fredericktown. Look at that spin move from Toombs to get past two to the cup for two. It's going to be a fast tempo game. We won't show too many replays during live action. Centerburg is already on their side of the floor. It looked like Harris was about to shoot, but he slows it up at the last moment. Lawrence looking for a backdoor with ball. That will go out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back possessions for the Trojans, and Fredericktown now up 6-4. Toombs on the left wing catches the pass from inside. He'll step and fade away, and he's butter. Fredericktown doubles the score of Centerburg early in this one. 4.5 minutes to go in the first. 8-4 Freddies. Lawrence doubled immediately out to Harris. Up fake, gets past Toombs, steps through the lane. There's a travel. We'll get a second look at this. Official from behind the play made the call. And the chants from the student section begin for Fredericktown. Ball moves well here for Fredericktown as in the near side corner, Toombs, he's feeling it, can't get that in and out, but Sipes is there for the finish. Good rebound by Blake Sipes, who does the rest. 10-4. Lawrence, catch and shoot, open just inside the three-point line. He's got a quick 4 points here in this one. 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. This game's flying by so far. Gavin one-on-one with Trevin Harris. Fakes the handoff, spins around, now goes to Carson. Rinehart off of a screen, has ball on his side, goes to the basket. There's a whistle, and we've got free throws coming. Foul will go on Blaine Ball. That will be his first of today, so Carson will shoot 2 free throws. Rinehart, a 66% shooter from the line. $18 points, led the team in their last game against Northmore. Can't get the first free throw. He was an All-KMAC honorable mention last year. I'm sure he will definitely get promoted by season's end. Maybe a first-team nod, maybe second. It's definitely in that area. He splits the pair, makes it 11-6 Fredericktown. Plays some tight defense on Sully, who picks up the basketball, needs to get some help. Nearly doesn't get it. Is that going to be a turnover? No. They'll say last off of Fredericktown. So Centerburg keeps. Shout out to all of you watching live and free. 92 of you on YouTube today. Leave a comment. Let us know who you're cheering on tonight. Do you want Fredericktown to stay with one loss in the conference for a chance at an outright title against Cardington on Friday? Or are you a Centerburg fan wanting to spoil that success here tonight on the road? Got a foul on Davis. That'll be his first. And we've got 2 shots coming for Bennett Hill. Hill's such an efficient shooter, 45% from the field, 40% from 3, but his free throw shooting has been lackluster so far this year, 59%. He does make the first there. He'll have a second chance to try and make it a one-possession game with 3 minutes left in the first. And that he does, 11-8. Rinehart up the floor. Spins, gives to E-step. Defended by Sully. Finds Davis. He'll square away at the three-point line. No, but once again, look, it's Blake Sipes. He's got 4 points. Both scores coming off of offensive boards. Other way, Blaine Ball shoves into his defender and in the process shuffled his feet. Rinehart off a screen from Sipes. Steps through 2, fadeaway jumper. Can't get that one. Had a similar looking shot earlier, fall. Score will stay 13-8. Harris nearly had his pass intercepted, falls right back to him. Drives in, nice footwork. Just turns around, loses his defender, and puts it in. Trevin Harris. He's now got 4 points today. Toombs, crossover move, trying to get right back at Harris. That he does. Gavin Toombs feeling himself early. He's got 8. (15-10) Fredericktown, the 5-point lead as Harris has it on the far side corner right in front of Coach Dibbling. We'll take it right back from Hill. Offense will keep moving. Harris nearly taken away from behind. We've got a foul. Fredericktown fans not happy. You can make the call at home. This was called on Brody Davis, number 2. Official was right there, thought he saw some contact on the arms of Harris. It's going to be the second foul already on Brody, so he's going to have to go to the bench. And now you bring in Zane Luckmeyer, number 13. His ball's already in with Centerburg. Lawrence traveled. Take a look at the feet. Rinehart spin move goes right into the post on ball. Cross-court pass, E-step. Looks like he double dribbled. Yeah, that's what the official is going to call. So there's a Fredericktown turnover. Trojans trying to get back within a possession. Minute to go here in the first quarter. First 6 minutes sped by. Had a couple stoppages since. Give and go. Inside goes Blaine Ball. It's a jump ball. Good job by Luckmeyer to snag it. Sully found him on the cut. Straight up defense in the eyes of the official. Jump ball, however, the arrow stays with Centerburg, but Fredericktown will have the next one. Sully inbounds, looking for Lawrence. They get it to him, defended by Sipes. Sully will get the basketball off a screen. His shot is blocked. Rinehart gets in there. Toombs leading the way, drives inside, can't bank it in. A little too short to try and bank it home. Quickly the other way, Centerburg trying to respond. Ball cut off, gives to Lawrence. Now Harris top of the key. Harris, pocket picked by Sipes. 24 seconds left in the first. Going the other way, he's fouled from behind. This will be baseline out of bounds, just the third team foul for Centerburg. That'll be Blaine's second. Rinehart lobs it in. Toombs thought about a three, now gives it off. They'll play a 1-2 show. Rinehart, acrobatic move, can't bank it in. 10 seconds left in the first. What can Centerburg do here? Down 15-10. Down the floor goes Bennett Hill. He'll drive to the basket, rise over his defender. No. Toombs, full court heave. No. End of the first quarter, folks. Fredericktown 15, Centerburg 10. Action-packed first quarter. We'll have more of it coming up live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
And welcome back to the Freddies Nest tonight, where Fredericktown has a big conference game against Centerburg. Freddies are 11-1 in the KMAC. Centerburg is 8-4. Freddies are tied for first. Trojans are fourth. But the Freddies really want to try and stay at 11-1, or actually improve to 12-1 tonight, because if they do, and Cardington takes care of business on the other end, we'll have a de facto KMAC championship game on Friday. Sipes rises and fires, gets the second quarter started early with scoring. He now has 6 to lead all scorers. Or excuse me, to be the second leading scorer. Toombs has 8. So Fredericktown now up 7. Break down the individual scores for Fredericktown. Sipes with 6, Rinehart 3, Toombs 8. He's the only players to score so far for Fredericktown. On the other side for Centerburg, we've got Lawrence with 4 as well for Trevin Harris, and then 2 points, both off free throws for Bennett Hill. Bennett will get it here top of the key. Doesn't have too much. He'll keep the ball moving with Lawrence. Sully loses it. He'll now get trapped. Finds an open man inside. Missed, maybe even blocked by Sipes. Lobs it up over top. Toombs catches it, spins, gets to the basket. There's a foul before the shot. Toombs was about to get himself to 10 points, but could not. Centerburg just had to take a foul there. First foul of the quarter. That one will go on number 5, Bennett Hill. It's his first of the game. Rinehart, baseline drive, nice, tough finish. The lead is up to 9 for the Freddies. Carson's got 5 so far in the game after that score. Sully nearly lost it out of bounds. Lawrence, the lefty, rips through. Tough catch for Harris, but he did haul it in. Tried to lob it back to Jack, but it's taken away again. Luckmeyer leads it across the break, and Toombs, a nice Euro step move to make it an 11-point lead. We've got a timeout from Coach Marhefka for Centerburg. It's a 6-0 run to start the second. And Toombs now leads all scorers with 10. Toombs with just as many points here in the game as Centerburg does. Coach Marhefka going to have to draw things up, think of something different for the Trojans to try and get back into this game. Marhefka, solid piece, solid coach for this program. In his 5th season, sits 68-39 in his career. This year's been a roller coaster of emotions just with some of the results this team had. Centerburg started their year flat. They had a 73-38 loss to Mount Vernon. Then after that, they won 4 of their next 5 games. And then just going throughout the entire season, this team has not once lost 3 straight games. If they lose today, that would change. Centerburg overall has just been really good this year at whenever they've been down, morale's been down, they've been able to square it away quickly and get back on track. It's kept them over 500 this year. But it's hard, especially during this stretch of basketball, the hardest stretch they have this year. We talked about it in the pregame show. Centerburg, in 4 games, they've played Cardington, Northmore, then they play today Fredericktown, and then they'll play Northmore again on Friday. All 3 of those programs, really good teams in the KMAC. Out of the timeout, substitution change as into the game and scoring quickly is Thomas Schauer. Just his 9th game of the season. He did play in their game against Fredericktown, so kind of a matchup substitution as they forced a travel out of Toombs, who did get past Schauer, but shuffled his feet. That score by Schauer is the first points for Centerburg in the quarter. Breaks a 6-0 run from Fredericktown. Bennett Hill on a straight line drive, can't finish the layup. Estep hauls it in. He's looking for an outlet, gives to Rinehart. Estep takes it right back. He'll shoot up a 3, can't get that. Long rebound by Luckmeyer. No one picks him up. He'll go straight to the cup, and he gets it in. Zane Luckmeyer, the sophomore, he's on the board tonight. Other way quickly, we've got a foul as Schauer's going to shoot 2 here. So Luckmeyer, after getting the bucket on the other end, picks up the foul here. It's the first of the quarter for the Freddies. Schauer comes in, makes a solid impact offensively. He's at the line. He's already scored today in just about a minute of play. And he misses both, however. Rebound by Estep. Lob over top, intercepted. Good coverage by Harris. He'll get it right back here, but he dropped the basketball. Nice extra pass, though, as Lawrence helps him out. 3-on-1, they get the score. Lawrence now with 6 on the game. 23-14. Freddie's trying to keep the foot on the pedal. Luckmeyer, the lefty, hoists a 3. First triple of the game to fall, and it's from an unlikely hand. Zane Luckmeyer gets it in. Harris is fouled on his drive, but it's going to be no shot. Baseline inbound coming. .429 left. Fredericktown up 29-14 as Sully looks to inbound, gets it into Harris. Trevin to Hill. Bennett Hill, the all KMAC honorable mention, holds onto the basketball. He'll be trapped here by Toombs on the screen. Nearly threw it away. Sully scoops it up. Harris open from the right wing. Can't get it. His 3-point shot has not been falling this year. Shoots 17% from beyond the arc. It's an open look there. Tried to get himself going tonight. Could not. But they do get the rebound. They're going to keep going here. Harris has it again. Gives to Lawrence. Jack Lawrence. 6 points in this game so far. Trevin works baseline in the paint. rises, fires over 2 defenders. No, Schaller can't haul in the rebound. He was wide open. If he could have just caught it, could have laid it up and in. Just went through the hands that time. Good news if you're Fredericktown. Only had 3 players score in the first quarter. You've got 4 that have already scored here in the second quarter. Sipes, Luckmeyer, Rinehart, and Toombs have all contributed to the scoring here in the second quarter. Clevenger's into the game, just turned it over. Bennett Hill runs with it, finds an open Blaine Ball who misses everything on the long 2. Toombs wants to go quickly. 3 on him, gets past 1. Harris gets the block, but not without a foul. Toombs saw a lane, wanted to attack immediately. Harris didn't give him anything easy. So here we go with 2 shots for Gavin, who's got 10 on the game. Toombs had 10 points against Northmore. Could already surpass his total. He can make some free throws. Can't get the first. Fredericktown right now leaving some points at the line. They're 1 for 3 so far. Now put him at an even 50%. And Toombs is at 11. He will take a seat. Sipes returns to the action. Gavin will get some well-deserved rest. See if Centerburg can capitalize on him not being on the floor. Lawrence goes right at Clevenger. Counted in the foul. Nice little play. Both officials were still talking with each other. One called it on the floor. The other called it on the shot. They did go with the foul on the shot, so we are going to be at the line. Lawrence, a 55% shooter from the stripe. He gets that one. Now 26-17. Pardon me, 27-17. Forgot to add that point from Toombs earlier. Rinehart catch and shoot from the right wing. No good there. Clevenger tried to get the rebound. Right there was Trevin Harris. Waits for Schaller. Stops at the elbow, gives it up. This is Bennett Hill. Cannot give him that much space for 3. First field goal of the day for him. He has 5. And he gets an interception here. Nice pass anticipation. Easy layup. It's now a 5-point game, and Toombs is going to have to come back out. Gavin's already at the scorer's table, ready to come into the game. Rinehart gets his defender in the air. There's no call. That was a late whistle. Foul gets picked up on Schaller. Team third. Both teams have 3 fouls in the quarter. Under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Luckmeyer catches the inbound for the Freddies. Looking inside, Sipes was denied by Lawrence. So Rinehart has to keep it around the perimeter. Estep now on the ball. Estep spin around through 2. Trying to find Luckmeyer on a straight line cut. And he loses it out of bounds. Good ball handling from Estep, just in a tight lane. Not the biggest fan of that pass. Luckmeyer definitely could have snagged it and maybe gone up with it, but a lot of bodies in that crowd. Centerburg can make it a 1-possession game here. Any score will do it. 2 or 3. Schaller Luckmeyer denies him. Bennett Hill, baseline drive, reverse, no, tipped out. Toombs tips it out even further. Here's Sipes in transition, robbed by Bennett Hill. Thought about trying to save it in, but his trajectory, he decided just to leave it out of bounds. I think the mindset here from Bennett Hill is if he saved it, he was going to save it right under his own basket. So he just decided to let it go. Luckmeyer open on a drive, goes underneath the basket. Didn't have the angle, ended up right underneath. Didn't have anywhere to put it. So his shot misses under the basket and goes out of bounds. But Rinehart gets a steal, but it does end up with Schauer. 45 seconds left. Blaine Ball open, takes the jumper. No, Toombs got the rebound. He's fouled as he comes down. Blaine had the open look, just stepped a little too close for Toombs, let him kind of alter that shot. And then as Gavin got the rebound, someone yanked him away. That'll be the 4th team foul, so one more foul on Centerburg will send Fredericktown to the line. Don't want to do that in this situation. You've gotten so close. Want to keep it at a 5-point game, maybe even get closer if you can, if you're the Trojans. Freddies, however, have 35 seconds to work. Rinehart has a drive. Kicks to E-step. Fake to Luckmeyer. They'll keep dribbling it. Schauer nearly intercepted it. Toombs, free throw line jumper. Can't get that. Harris the rebound with under 20 seconds left. Sully scoops, brings it across the timeline. 10 seconds now. Centerburg needs a big play here. Sully lob over to Harris. Inside, Lawrence gets him up on the fake. Big collision. Lawrence draws the foul. He's got shots coming with 2.9 to go. Got Luckmeyer in the air. That'll be another foul on him, his second. See if Jack can convert both here in the stripe. Swishes the first. This one for a one-possession game. The senior can't get it. It will stay 27-23. No shot from Toombs. And that will end the half. Good comeback late in the second by Centerburg. Makes this a 27-23 ball game. Freddie still have the lead here at home. We'll take a halftime break, come back with some numbers live and free on the OH Report. Stay tuned.
Hey, Joe, you're late.
Ever since Joe joined our crew, everybody's really been paying attention to all the little details.
The meeting doesn't start for 5 minutes. Not without a warm-up. You got to get better every day when you're in here. Now let's get after it. That's better. All right.
Yes, Coach.
Pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace and keep working here. All right?
Having a Hall of Fame coach around really has helped our crew with time management.
24-second violation.
Joe, it always takes a minute.
Take a lap.
Hey, Travis.
What's up, Ski?
Hey, there's something on the copier. You go grab that for me?
Sure. Yeah,
Thanks,
I got
bud.
you. Man, guy can't do anything for himself. So lazy. Unbelievable.
What is that?
What's going
That's
on
a
here?
technical foul. You don't talk back to an official like that.
Wait, who's the rep? What's going?
Hey, I don't want any more lip. Get out of here and run some laps. Now go.
Okay.
Move it.
Jeez.
There's no letdown. Every day you got to get a little bit better. So let's get after it. All right? Let's have a break here. On 3, OH report.
1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 = 1. 1 + 2 =
Ever since Joe's joined the team, our setup has gotten a lot faster. And I've been able to cancel my gym membership.
Dude, why are you checking the mic like that?
Joe's here today, and I'm not getting another 3-second call in the paint.
Huh?
Come on, Brian, let's pick up the pace a little bit. That's better, that's better. Adam, that's good. That's really good, Adam. That's really good. No, don't lose the dribble. Berardi. What is that kind of a dribble is that? I mean, that's the slowest dribble I've ever seen. Come on. We got to work harder at this. We got to get after it, fellas. All right, you guys take a break. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep working, Travis. You might make the JV team. I don't know. 1, 2, 3.
OH report.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Time for your OH Report halftime show, brought to you by North Central State College. We've got a good one brewing here tonight from Fredericktown High School. The Freddies hold a 4-point edge going into the locker rooms, 27-23 over the Centerburg Trojans. But Centerburg did make a solid comeback there in that second quarter. They were down by a solid margin. I think it was about 6 or 8 or 10 they were down, but they were able to crawl back and bring it within 4. So here we sit at halftime. We'll take a look at some numbers as well. Individual and team. We'll start with team. There you go. So just 1 3 has fallen for each team, Fredericktown and Centerburg. And then rebound battle has been fairly close as well. Turnover battle, the same. Really everything you see there is pretty much identical. It's just Fredericktown has had their way inside just a little bit more than Centerburg in this one. And that was kind of a similar case when the Freddies beat Centerburg on the road earlier in the season, a couple weeks back. But we'll see how things go in the second half. Individual scorers, we'll go ahead and go through those with you. Fredericktown, we'll start with them. Blake Sipes has 6. Leading the way, Gavin Toombs with 11, and then 5 each for Zane Luckmeyer and Carson Rinehart. And then for Centerburg and the Trojans, Jack Lawrence leads the way with 10 points. And then you've got Bennett Hill with 7, Trevin Harris with 4, and 2 points for Thomas Schaller. Take it back out to the court here. You see Centerburg warming up. Congratulations to Fredericktown and their girls team. Not only outright KMAC champions when they beat Centerburg on the road not too long ago, but also they got, if you're following along and you saw the bracket that they were drawn into on Sunday, they got a pretty favorable draw. So I have it here in front of me. Fredericktown's the 5 seed in the Central District this year in Division 5. They'll take on Columbus Academy at home here next Tuesday. So a week from now, girls will be playing in this gym in their first playoff game of the year, and they'll take on the 15th seeded Columbus Academy. After that, if they win, they will take on the 9th seeded Madison Plains squad, and that will be on the following Friday, the 14th, and they'll play here as well if they win, because that is also at the better seeded team's venue. And then again, in the district semifinal, if they win against Madison Plains, they'll play at home again. So you have a chance at 3 straight tournament home games, which is a rarity in today's game. It should be really exciting for the Lady Freddies to get a chance to play here at home, not just once, not just twice, but potentially 3 times before getting to, if they advance any further, they would go to Ohio Dominican and play in a district final in their section of the bracket, where the only other seed that threatens them is a number 3 seed. Everyone else is in the teens, so it's a very favorable spot to be in the tournament. Should be exciting for the Lady Freddies, and we're excited here at the OH Report. Going to thank our sponsors for this coverage here in a moment, but want to give you the message. If you are a Fredericktown fan out there that wants to have this coverage with the OH Report for the Lady Freddies on their tournament run, and also for the Freddies in action tonight for their tournament run, make sure to give us a call at the OH Report. Our number's at the website. I'll open up my phone number as well, 419-685-8212. Get in contact with us if you want to support these Freddie teams as they get ready for state tournament action. Both of them have very realistic paths to potentially become district champions with the expansion of divisions from 4, or was it 5, I believe? Either 4 or 5 last year to 7 now this year, which is something to behold for a lot of small schools in the area that have a much better chance to go further in the playoffs. Here we go, underway with the second half. Trevin Harris on a backdoor cut, tries to get the reverse layup, cannot get that to fall. Toombs comes up with the basketball, brings it up quickly. Davis out top of the key. Rinehart triggers a 3 straight away. No. Offensive board, and the finish by Sipes. 8 points now for Blake, and that makes it a 29-23 ball game. Thanks to our sponsors bringing you this coverage today. Thanks to Knox Community Hospital, North Central State College, Knox Public Health, and Scout Construction Services, LLC. If you want to be a supporter, once again, make sure to contact us here at the OH Report. Plenty more basketball games coming for Fredericktown High School. Score on the other side for Centerburg. That was Isaiah Sui getting his first points of the night. Got some zone action being played by Centerburg out of the locker rooms. It's going to open up a couple of threes for Fredericktown. However, they're not falling so far. Sipes got caught in the air, missed his shot. Rinehart with the second offensive rebound, the third chance. He is fouled on the way up. He's shooting free throws. Two points each here so far in the third quarter, just over a minute played. Looks like something's going on over with Gavin Toombs. Looking at his shoes, Toombs had to take off his shoes. Is he going to have to get new ones? Wardrobe malfunction right now for Gavin, so they're getting that squared away. And while they do, Carson Rinehart's going to shoot free throws. Makes the first. Makes it 30-25. Carson Rinehart with a swish on the free throw. So as they take care of that with Toombs, Rinehart's got to make this free throw, and that he does. And there will be no further delay. Toombs is good. He's back on defense. Davis takes a tumble. Hill, catch and shoot. Can't get that three. Hit one in the first half. Toombs hauls in the rebound. He is looking to run yet again. He doesn't know what an outlet pass is, but he has the green light to do so. Rinehart, pass fake, triggers the three. No. Rebound, Sipes again. Pass to Davis, lays it in. How about the firepower on the offensive glass for Fredericktown? Blake Sipes has been an X factor tonight. And because of that rebound, Brody Davis able to get an easy layup, and he scores his first points of the night. Fredericktown 33, Centerburg 25. Lawrence cut off. Ball deflects, and Fredericktown steals it. Rinehart one-on-one. Goes right at Sully, loses the ball in the air. Contact is called. Back to the line goes Carson. Fredericktown was 2 for 4 from the line in the first half. Rinehart's already switched 2 here. Trying to add some more to his total. Knocks down the first. He's got 8. Ties Sipes for the second most on the team tonight. And the second one also falls through for Carson Rinehart. 4 points in the third, all on free throws. Lawrence catches on the right elbow. Not enough space. Keeps the ball moving. Bennett Hill takes a screen. Toombs switches onto him. Sully left open for 3. Steps through. Nearly stripped away. Ball gets the cross-court pass. Can't get the 3. Rebound inside by Trevin. Gives to Bennett Hill. Drive. Rip through. Floater is in. Bennett Hill continues to be a big key tonight for the Centerburg offense. He has 9. Toombs steps into a 3 on the other end. Can't get that. Look at Rinehart flying for the rebound. Lob over top. Sipes, no. Trevin the rebound. Harris maneuvers around a couple Freddies. Goes right at E-step. Big collision. It's an offensive foul. Very brave from E-step because Trevin Harris is not a very small dude, and that's a big size disadvantage for Tanner E-step, but he sat and took it like a champ. Plays like that tells you why E-step's in the starting lineup. He's not a guy that's going to fill the scoring column, but he's going to help you every way else. Cross-court pass. Davis cut off by 2. Goes back to Rinehart. Carson with 9 points. He's doubled. We'll get the ball back from Davis, playing catch for a little bit. Lob over top. Sipes rises, fires, and scores. He's up to 10. 4 points in the third for Blake. Hill draws a foul on his drive. That'll be the team's second on Fredericktown. Centerburg with 3 fouls here in the quarter, just about halfway done with the third. That is Brody Davis's 3rd foul, so keep an eye on that for Fredericktown. He's really the only guy in foul trouble right now, if you're a Freddie fan. We'll have a baseline inbound. Centerburg still sitting up. They're going to have to go quickly here. They didn't get set in time. This ball's tipped and taken away. Toombs catches it on the deflection by Estep. Other side, Trevin Harris with a nice defensive IQ play. He gets the steal, feeds to Hill. 3 in stride, cannot go. Dive right into the bench of Centerburg. Well done by Davis. Leads to a fast break, and Fredericktown can't score. But Sipes draws the foul on Trevin Harris. Didn't quite get the angle where we saw Davis go head first into the bleachers. He's over at the bench just talking to some of his teammates. He seems to be okay. Just getting a drink. A light day's work for Brody Davis. I'll tell you what, this team today has shown a ton of heart and a ton of hustle. First free throw from Sipes falls through. He's got 11. In and out, however, on the second. Offensive board, Rinehart couldn't get it. Harris, I think, tipped it in, but the score is going to go to Rinehart. He was the closest to the play. So that makes it 40-27. Game starting to get away from the Trojans. Need to start seeing some scoring quick. Sipes leaving plenty of space for Harris. Falls for the bait. He hoists the 3 and can't get it. Toombs was just trying to get away from a couple defenders there from Centerburg, and he draws a foul. So that'll be now free throws the rest of the quarter for the Freddies, as that's the 5th team foul that goes on the Trojans. Gavin Toombs gets the lucky bounce off the back iron. Make it 41-27. He now takes the lead back in the game with 12, make it 13. Since going 2 for 4 at the line in the first half, Fredericktown is now 7 of 8 from the stripe just in this third quarter alone. It's really helped them build out this lead that now sits at 15. Harris, nice, dipsy-do, goes to the basket and lays it in. Big bucket if you're Centerburg. You were cold there for quite a while. Just have 6 points in the quarter as this ball's thrown away. Toombs can't keep it alive. I think we were still in replay, so there's a second look again. Chance to capitalize, Trojans. Across the timeline goes Bennett Hill. Leads. Schaller holds it out top, hands back to Hill. 9 points for Bennett. Lawrence with 10 to lead the way for Centerburg. Harris, after that bucket earlier, has 6. Hill, burst of speed, quick first step. He's blocked by Rinehart, but there's a foul. Foul will go on Tanner Estep, but look at this block by Carson Rinehart. Met him right at the basket. It was clean for sure. But just too much contact by Tanner. That'll be his first of the game. First free throw clanks off for Bennett Hill. 2:05 left in the third. We'll see if he can get the second. And yet he does, and we have a timeout. So 42-30, that gives 10 points now to Bennett Hill. He's tied for the team lead with Lawrence. Story of this third quarter has been fouls. Very lengthy third quarter. And a very sloppy third quarter contact-wise from Centerburg, because Fredericktown with 2 minutes left, they are in the bonus. So anything else, any other defensive mistakes that Centerburg makes, Fredericktown's going to go to the line for it. And they've already had 8 free throws here in this third quarter. They've hit 7 of them. Despite that, Centerburg, you got to like where you're at. It's a 12-point game. It's a lot, especially with how low scoring this one is so far. But you're still at the doorstep. You're not quite in the yard. Fredericktown trying to score out of the timeout. Brody Davis dribbles it back out to the top. Cross-court pass. Toombs thought about the shot. Turns around Lawrence. He'll go right back to Davis from the left wing. Lead is back to 15 for the Freddies. Brody Davis now with 4 points after that three-pointer. I actually have Davis down for 5. The scoreboard in the building has him with 4. I'll check that at the end of the third quarter. We've got 1:13 to go. Bennett Hill way out from the three-point line, defended by Rinehart. Dribbles back to the middle. Maybe a reset of play here from Centerburg. Something new. Hill still being hounded by Rinehart. Gives to Trevin in the far corner. Harris backing down Sipes. Fredericktown fans wanted to walk, no call. Hill has it on the right wing. Schauer has a size advantage down low, instead he'll take a screen. E-step switches onto Hill. Under 40 seconds left in the third. Cross-court pass, Harris. Hill wants to shoot the three. They won't let him. Nice pass inside. Quick catch, turn, and fire from Trevin Harris. Makes it 45-32. Trevin's got 8 after that basket. 20 seconds left for Fredericktown to respond. Ten seconds. Rinehart with 11 points on the game gives to Sipes. 5 seconds now. Davis swings it over. E-step down low. Toombs, extra pass. Sipes missed it short. With 0.1 on the clock, we've got a foul. Two shots on the way. It's a second foul that will go on number 5, Bennett Hill. And Sipes, a 54% free throw shooter, misses the first. It's now 1 for 3 here in this quarter. Second one rattles home. 0.1 on the clock, nothing will get up for Centerburg. So we'll head to the fourth with a 46-32 score. We'll take a break. Money Time is coming up next on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up.
Here's your quarter-by-quarter scoring as we head into the fourth. Fredericktown 46, Centerburg 32. Thank you so much for joining us live and free on the OH Report. 95 strong tuning in on YouTube here today. Thanks to our sponsors bringing you this coverage: Knox Community Hospital, North Central State College, Knox Public Health, and Scout Construction, LLC. Jonathon Langdon with you. Camera operator today is Shane Young. And here we go with the fourth quarter. Can Fredericktown hang on? If they do, they'll go to 12-1 in the KMAC, 14-4 overall. Toombs rises and fires, and he lays it in to get them to a solid start here in the fourth. Other way, Bennett, or no, that is Lawrence inside who couldn't finish the layup. Gavin Toombs scoring on that last possession. It was his first field goal of the second half. He had 2 free throws he made in the third, but nothing from the field. As now we've got Centerburg pushing the tempo. Harris nearly cut off, gets it away, but right to Carson Rinehart. Trailing the play. Good job by Harris to strip it away. Blaine ball. Screen gets hedged. Carson nearly got that steal, but it leaves a wide open Jack Lawrence as he goes right by him. Lawrence now leads the team with 12. 48-34 with 6.5 minutes to go here in this contest. Would be Centerburg's 5th loss in the KMAC if this score holds. Eastep through the lane. Nice finish by Tanner Eastep. That's his first bucket of tonight. Lead is to 16. Blaine ball. Pass finds an open Lawrence. Oh, there's a player down at half court. Uh-oh, Davis is hobbling. Coach Dibbling and Sipes are going to go help him off. Not a sight you want to see. Happened right in front of the scorer's table. That was why Lawrence was so wide open on that play. And with Lawrence laying that in, it's now 50-36. You lose one of your starters here, Fredericktown, as he's sitting on the bench being looked at by the trainer. Gonna have to fight on without him. Toombs catches, goes right to the basket. He lays it in and one. Flexes the muscles a little bit there, Gavin Toombs. He's up to 17. Making his case for MVP tonight. 17 points, hasn't committed one foul tonight. Of course, 5 minutes still to play. That could change, but it's been very clean. Both sides of the floor. Misses the free throw. Can't convert the three-point play. Other side, needs some quick baskets if you're Centerburg, and Bennett Hill doesn't get the basket, but he will get 2 free throws. Forces a second team foul out of Fredericktown. Bennett knocks down the first. And the senior guard goes 2 for 2 from the line. And we see a timeout. Coach Marhefka calls it. So the Trojans will talk things over, down by 14 points. After those free throws, Bennett Hill, he's had a solid night. He's got 12 on the day. 2 points behind the team lead, which is 14 from Jack Lawrence. Taking a look at foul trouble, there's a lot of it for Centerburg as I now look up at the screen. You've got 4 fouls on Thomas Schaller, 3 fouls on Trevin Harris. He's had that since the third quarter. And then 2 fouls each for Bennett Hill and then also Blaine Ball. And that's just with players on the floor. Then for Fredericktown, 2 fouls for Zane Luckmeyer and then 2 fouls as well for Tanner Eastep. Still 92 strong. Watching on YouTube here tonight. Going to see if Centerburg can pull off a stunning comeback or if Fredericktown can close it out and solidify themselves a KMAC championship game on Friday against Cardington. I've been getting updates from Cardington thanks to Mount Gilead Athletic Director Jack Balt. Just 20 minutes ago, he gave me the update. It's a final score over there as Gavin Toombs lays it in, makes it 54-37. He's got 19 on the game. But final score from Cardington, Pirates 72, Mount Gilead 55. So they will stay at one loss on the KMAC season. And Fredericktown could match, and that will be a big game on Friday. Trevin Harris finds himself open inside. Brings the deficit back to 15. Miscommunication there. It looked like Rinehart wanted to give it to Sipes. He wasn't ready for it. Missed a point earlier. It's 54-40. Harris catches the handoff. He's doubled immediately. Retreats now. Sipes picks him up. Blaine Ball holds the basketball. Luckmeyer defending. It's a give and go. Harris open, right wing for three. Can he get this one? Yes, he can. It's a big shot if you're Centerburg. Trevin Harris, not the greatest three-point shooter this season, but that gets you much closer. 11 points now, the deficit. 4:11 to go and counting. Trevin Harris has turned it up. He's got 13 on the game as now Toombs drives and continues to strike a dagger into the heart of this squad for Centerburg. It's now 56-3. Harris tries again. Short that time, gets his own rebound. He'll give a screen to Bennett Hill, who wanted to shoot. He's too deep. Hill scans the floor into the post. Lawrence caught Toombs on the wraparound. So that will be Gavin's first foul of the game. Baseline inbound for the Trojans, trying to get Hill on a quick catch and shoot three. Good job by E-Step to not let that happen. Cross-court pass nearly taken away by Sipes. Hill has a lane to drive, stripped away, but not without contact. Illegal contact at that, so this will be a shoulder check on E-Step. That'll be his third. Lob over top, intercepted. Sipes passes it up ahead. Rinehart is going to lay it in. Big turning point there towards the end of the game with 3 minutes left. That brings it to a 15-point game again. Lawrence finds a lane, drives with the left hand, scores it, and go ahead and count it. Foul as well. We've got a three-point play opportunity. Lawrence has 6 in this quarter alone. Didn't score in the third quarter. He's got 16 on the game. Converts the and one. Give Lawrence 17 on the night to lead the Centerburg Trojans in scoring. Toombs crossover move on Schaller, spins around, gives to E-Step with 2.5 to go. Sipes loses it off of his leg, scooped up by Harris. Threads the needle, finds Hill, can't finish the layup, but a foul. Looks like it'll be over the back because it wasn't a shooting foul. You'll see it here on the Scout Construction replay. Yeah, it's an over the back. Rinehart leaps right over Lawrence. And we'll see a timeout on the floor. Solid scoring fourth. Centerburg winning the quarter 14-12. But you got to think, is it a little too late with 2:25 left? Break down your scoring today. Lawrence with 17, brought that up a couple moments ago. Leads Centerburg. 13 points for Trevin Harris, 12 points for Bennett Hill, and then 2 on the board for Thomas Schaller. Outside of that, Isaiah Suley has 2. Those are the only 5 scorers so far today, and Suley's on the bench. And then on the other side for Fredericktown, you've got Sipes sitting on 12 points, Rinehart with 13, Toombs leads the way with 21, and then 5 for Luckmeyer, all in the first half, all in the second quarter, in fact. And then 2 points here in this fourth from Tanner Estep. Brody Davis also had a solid third quarter. He had 5 there. No points anywhere else. Bennett Hill at the line after the over the back call. Centerburg is in the bonus, so that's important to note. They make both free throws. And it's now a 10-point game. All 4 points for Bennett Hill in this fourth have come at the line. And more could come, with Fredericktown sitting at 5 team fouls here in the fourth. Good positioning by Blake Sipes. Gives off to Rinehart. Shots blocked from behind. Trevin Harris trying to lead the break. And we got a whistle. There's another foul on Fredericktown. Free throws coming again. Good block by Centerburg. And then a foul in transition. You'll take that, get some points without the clock moving. They'll get Estep with his 4th. So one more foul from Tanner for the Freddies, and he's done. So Trevin Harris capitalizes at the stripe. He's got 6 points here in the fourth. All of the scoring so far here in this final quarter has come from the trio of Trevin Harris, Jack Lawrence, and Bennett Hill. Makes both at the line and puts some pressure on the Freddies. It's now an 8-point game. Timeout Fredericktown, 58-50. This game's not over yet, folks. Don't go anywhere. Also, don't go anywhere this week, because this is probably the biggest week outside of playoffs in the season, because girls wrapping up non-conference play towards the end of the season, getting ready for playoffs, and then you've got conference play for the boys' side. Everyone pretty much getting set into place in their respective conference standings. This Friday, Centerburg will be back in action against Northmore at home. Crayfaldi and I will be on the call there. Trojans will want to try and get revenge on Northmore after losing to them 52-56 yesterday. And they're trying to win today, because if they do get revenge against Northmore on Friday and they win tonight, they would tie for 3rd rather than taking 4th all by themselves. Luckmeyer into the game for some ball handling. Gives to Estep, top of the key, out of lane, decides to keep it away. And they'll keep the clock running with 1.5 minutes to go. Derek Dibbling playing some slow basketball here, just trying to keep a hold of this 8-point lead. And it's also in favor of Fredericktown, because that's just the 2nd team foul, as Harris picked up that foul. He's got 4. So Centerburg's going to have to foul 3 more times. They could get a steal. That they do. Bennett Hill, coast to coast. No foul. Wisely done by Estep to just let away and give him the 2. And now we've got a foul on Hill as Rinehart tried to get across the court. That'll be the third team foul on Centerburg. They got to foul 2 more times to send the Freddies to the line. All of a sudden, folks, it's a 6-point game. Blaine Ball. He'll be the next one to foul. They'll inbound the same spot. Still not across the timeline. Centerburg's going to make it a little more difficult to get it in, but Toombs does get it. He'll go behind the back. He might have lost it out of bounds. And they call it Fredericktown basketball. You'll get another look here. Toombs was frustrated. He thought it went off him. And I think it did, but Freddies get the fortunate call. Luckmeyer just barely gets that inbound. Rinehart gives to E-Step. Got to choose who you're going to foul here. They ultimately decide on Rinehart as Hill goes and hugs him. And the problem now turns into Centerburg. You don't have anybody that you want to foul in this situation because you've got 3 players on the floor right now with 4 fouls. Schaller, Hill, and Harris all have 4. 3 fouls on the game for Blaine Ball as well. Fredericktown makes the first free throw. They make it 59-52. Second one also in. Clutch shots from the sophomore Rinehart makes it 60-52, under 50 seconds left. Nice dish inside. Schaller can't get the layup, and it's scooped up by Toombs, who's fouled, and it will be by Schaller. He's done. Thomas Schaller got 2 defenders from the Freddies in the air, still couldn't finish, and that could be the deciding point of the game. Toombs at the line with 21 points today. Trying to add to another stellar night. The junior has been fantastic this year. Misses off the back iron with the first. Toombs transferred in from Highland 2 seasons ago. Now a focal point of this team, averaging 18 points per game. He knocks down the second shot, makes it 61-52. Quickly the other way, Trevin Harris, near side corner, doesn't have enough room to shoot. He'll now go baseline and lay it in. 30 seconds to go. E-Step finds an open Luckmeyer. Luckmeyer lob over top. Sipes lob to Toombs, who lays it in. Harris, quick trigger other way. No, Luckmeyer rebound. And he's fouled. 8.8 to go. That will do it, folks. Jack Lawrence, the foul. That's, believe it or not, his first of the game. So that was the guy you wanted to foul in this situation. So now we got Zane Luckmeyer at the line. Hasn't scored since the second quarter. Sophomore is a 63% shot at the line. Makes that one. Extends the lead to 10. And this will make it 11. One final chance for Centerburg to put some points on the board, but it's taken away by Carson Rinehart. Steps out of bounds, so Centerburg with 4.5 will still have a chance. Stephon Sands inbounds. Bennett Hill will hold on to it. And that will do things today. Fredericktown, a season sweep of Centerburg. Win number 120 in the career of Coach Derek Dibbling in his 9th year with the Fredericktown Freddies. They jump to 12-1 in the KMAC, and they've got a trip to Cardington in their sights on Friday for an outright KMAC championship. 65-54 the final. We'll take a break and talk about this one on our post-game show brought to you by North Central State College when we return live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, but you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant.
Time now for your Knox Public Health MVP, player of the game. Last time I talked to this kid, I was taller than him. It's getting really close now, but Gavin Toombs, congrats on the win today.
Thank you.
Up with 21 points. So to get a season sweep of Centerburg always feels good, especially in a rivalry like Freddie Berg.
Yeah.
Just talk to me about game one, where you guys broke out to a quick start today. Didn't get that start, but still were able to finish it off.
I mean, we knew coming in that Centerburg was a tough team. They always battle hard throughout the game, no matter the circumstances. So we knew we were going to have to, come out, play good defense on Trevin and Jack Lawrence, and, just come out, be strong, move the ball, and play our game.
And then for you, 21 points. What do you think opened up for you to get that high scoring tonight?
Definitely my teammates send me screens off ball, moving the ball around. You could see me getting face guard out there. I was cutting. Definitely off-ball movement was the big key to it, and my teammates feeding me, making the right looks.
Now I'll throw you a curveball here, but later in the third quarter and then also the fourth quarter, they kind of got close. You had to call a timeout. What was Coach Dibling telling you guys?
He was just telling us to slow down, play our game, move the ball. He's been preaching all year. If we move the ball right and don't turn it over, we're going to be an amazing team. So, definitely slowing it down and playing our game. That's what got us the dub.
Yeah, after that timeout, they slowed it down, able to hold on to that 8-point lead they had at the time, so they get the win here today. And then now it moves forward to Friday, where a game that wasn't supposed to be your last game in KMAC play, it now turns into it, and it happens to be the championship now between you guys and Cardington. Talk about kind of the mentality now in the locker room after this win and looking forward to that.
Coach Dibling told us celebrate this win, but we got a bigger game Friday. We're coming into it. Cardington's an amazing team. They have athletes all over the place like us. It's going to be a great game.
All right, Gavin, give some shout-outs.
All right, I want to shout out my mom, my dad, my friends down there, the rest of my family, the fan base for coming out, and, show out Friday at Cardington, 7 p.m.
Big win today, Gavin. See you Friday.
Thank you.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play.
And time to wrap up your OH Report post-game show here, brought to you by North Central State College. Thanks for joining us tonight. Final score from the Freddies Nest, 65-54. Freddies get it done. They sweep Centerburg this year, and in significant fashion as well, winning by 11 today. Big win also in their first meeting earlier in the year. So doing a good job taking down their rivals. And then you've also got a couple games moving forward, especially for Fredericktown, that are going to be huge this Friday. KMAC Championship at Cardington Lincoln. Going to be on the road for the Freddies. It's always tough to win anywhere on the road, but especially against another team like Cardington. That will be exciting. We will be there. Unfortunately, not live and free. We'll have a highlight for you on Friday night from Cardington High School. After that, Fredericktown will play Utica on Saturday. It'll be a quick turnaround from that championship game in non-conference. Then they'll go to Hillsdale on next Tuesday, and then they'll have senior night coming up a week from now. They'll take on Mansfield Christian and have their senior night, celebrate some of these guys, seniors that aren't too plentiful. Just it looks like on my roster, I just see Braden Clevenger as a senior, but still special to celebrate senior night. No matter who is in the senior class, Clevenger's still a big piece to this Fredericktown squad. As I hit final here on this board. Oh, I guess I messed up the scoring sheet, but yeah, Fredericktown, they won all of the quarters except for the second quarter. You just have to take my word here because our graphic messed up. But 65-54 the final, and coming up next for both of these teams. Talked about the Cardington game, but then also for Centerburg, they play Northmore on Friday. I'll be there on the call live and free, get to watch the Trojans play yet again, try and get some revenge against Northmore after losing to them last night. That will do it for us here on the OH Report. Thank you so much for joining live and free on YouTube. Jonathon Langdon on the call tonight. Camera operator is Shane Young. Your sponsors are scrolling through your screen one final time. Thanks to Knox Community Hospital, North Central State College, Knox Public Health, and Scout Construction Services, LLC. We'll see you next time on the OH Report.